Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at a LED video light. So if you make videos, you know how important lighting is, and especially fill light. So this is quite a unique little light here that could be very useful in video making. So this light is made by a company called VIJIM, and this is the box that it comes in. As you can see, it's not very large, and they do have a few color versions. We have the black one here today. So it is plastic wrapped. Let's go ahead and remove that. So the way it opens, it kind of has a cover like an iPhone box. So the top just comes up. All right, and so this is what we're greeted with. So we have a little silica gel for moisture removal. Looks like the charge cable, which is USB-C to USB, very nice. An instruction manual, and it is in English, quite easy to understand. So here's the specifications. So it looks like we have 96 LEDs, and our runtime is about 1 hour at 100%, 17 hours at 5%. And we have color adjustments between 35 and 57 Kelvin there. And what's kind of cool is that it has an OLED screen, display screen. So it looks like the next part is we have a little pouch. When you're not using your light or transporting, you can put it in this pouch. And it looks like that is our light. And that's everything for the box. So it's definitely smaller than I thought it would be. Got a little bit of weight to it. I think it was 147 grams there. But here it is. So here we can see the multi LEDs, and looks like we have a color mix there between blue and yellow, I guess. So it feels quite nice and substantial. It's not heavy or anything, but it definitely feels quality because all this is metal here. It's got a very nice construction. So we do have a 1/4 thread hole here on the side and one on the bottom, so you can mount it, you know, either way. Very nice that it has two. So here's our little screen, and then if we go to the side, we can see we have a scroll wheel. Well, actually it's not a scroll wheel, it's like a toggle wheel, but it's also looks like a push button that you can push down. So you choose, and then by going up or down like that, you push select. And on the top here we have the charge port, the USB-C charge port. Happy to see that we're starting to see USB-C in general devices. And beside that we have the power button. And other than that, that is everything, and it's quite a clean little light here. Looks like, I think there's there looks to be a little protective film. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off. So if you can see that there is a diffuser in the front of it. It's kind of like a white hazy textured plastic, and what that does, it disperses the light a lot more evenly. So it's nice that it has that. So let's go ahead and power this thing on. So I'm gonna push the power button and hold it, and it comes on. And here's our screen, guys, and it's very nice. So we're 50% brightness right now, and the light is actually extremely bright. If you can tell in the background there, it's quite a strong light. All right, so and it says we have approximately 1.5 hours left until the light dies. Wow, that's really cool that it tells you how much longer it can run. So we're at 35K, which is very warm. Let's see if we can. All right, so there's a little arrow right there you can see, and it's pointing at the brightness level. So right now we're using the scroll wheel to go up and down to adjust the brightness. If I go down, 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 you can see our runtime is extending. So at 5%, we have 12 hours of runtime. And there's actually a decent amount of light coming out at 5%. Quite interesting. So let's go ahead and bring that up to about, I would say, 25%. So now we're gonna click on this little scroll wheel on the side. So I'm gonna click down on it, and that switches to the bottom option here, which is the color temperature. So if I click it again, it will go back up. So those are the two parameters that you can change. So right now we're on the warmest. So let's go ahead and go up. And so now we're getting cooler. So I usually like, or at least I feel like the most natural is around 44, 45. But it's, you know, on the warmer side, obviously. But depending on what you like. Usually for video making, you know, if you go to 5, it's a better representation of light. So depending on what you're filming and how you want it to look, you know, you can change the temperature. So you can see, guys, that we can run for 2.7 hours at 25% here, and we have plenty of light. And you can see how, you know, you can make an item look more dramatic Let's just put this knife out here. If we had some light going from different corners here, maybe like this, or you know, you can really change the mood. Let me turn off my main light here. So you get the point here. You can really change the mood of your video with a fill light. So let's go ahead and just run through the temperatures here right quick. I'm just gonna leave it on 25% brightness. Up all the way, which we are 57 right now. And then down all the way, just 35 right there. So you can see how warm that is. The camera is probably going to compensate a little bit for all this. So in any case, you get the point. It goes warmer and cooler. So I'm on 5K and I'm going to sweep through the brightness here. And this is not going to be represented very well because the camera is compensating for the light. But here we are at 5%. And this is nothing. So that's 5%, and I'm just going to go up from there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this is full brightness right here. And if I move it away right away, you can see how dark that was. So this is very, very bright here, guys. It's even hard to explain, you know, how bright that is. It's quite bright. And I can feel it's getting a little bit warm. So I can imagine it's using quite a bit of power. But honestly, if you even use it at 50% or somewhere around there, you know, you're still getting a very nice light here. So obviously your camera's lens and exposure rates and all that, everything goes into play, but lighting here helps really, you know, to tell the story better, or, you know, to present the product better, or whatever you film. You know, this little light could really help out. So another thing this light is really good for is photos. So if you do like a lot of Instagram or whatever other photos, then you need like more professional looking photos, you know, just this light here alone could give you that dramatic look that you're looking for. So to turn off the light, all we got to do is hold the power button on the top and it pops off. So as simple as that. It's a very simple operation and very straightforward. Powering on is the same way. Just hold it and it goes back to the last setting you had. All right, so for the next part, let's plug in the charge cable here and see how it charges. And we can see there that the OLED comes on and it's indicating charge on top. So it says we're at 94%. Very nice. I definitely love this screen. This is a very, very nice screen. Makes this product feel really premium. So let's power it on and see if it'll charge while running. Okay, and it does. So if any of you guys want to, you know, keep this thing on constant power while using it, you can do that too, which is really awesome. So whenever you want to grab it off the power, you can. You know, if you're going to use this more of a stationary fill light here. So I want to bring in a model that I 3D printed here recently. So I am on 5K. I'm just going to bring up the brightness to maybe like 15 to make it look a little more dramatic. And there we go. So here I am kind of more on an angle. Now I'm going up. Well, that actually looks pretty good right there. Now I'm going to go more to the side. So if you want that kind of look, you can tell all the shadows how they change, you know, as you move the light closer and farther away from certain areas. So depending on what you want, you know, you can get exactly what you want with the fill light like this. In any case, guys, you get the point. It's quite important to fill in your lights if you want to have a nice video or just a nice picture. So yeah, guys, this is the VIJIM VL-1 LED video light. So this is the nicest small video light that I've seen, and I'm very impressed with it. I love the screen, the OLED screen, with all the information. Definitely the hours of how much is left is very useful. Easy operation. This wheel feels very nice and not weird at all. Simple in its design. USB-C for charging. Premium metal body and diffused adjustable color LEDs with 2 mounting points. So I'm very happy to have this light, and I will be using it for sure in my videos and even Instagram photos that I make. So if you want a little LED light, I can go with you. This is probably the best option on the market right now. So if you want to pick this thing up, I'll leave some links in the description, so check that out. If you enjoyed this video, guys, then hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this and other things I do on this channel, I do product reviews and a lot of 3D printing stuff. So if you're not subscribed, then hit that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.